What is up, everybody? Omar from Team Earthstream with another deck profile. And before I get into the deck profile, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers that have helped me get to that 100 mark of subs. It's a milestone for me. It's not a lot, but it's a big deal for me. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody that helped me and all my subscribers and everybody that's supporting me and doing these videos for you. And also I want to give a shout out to one of my pro players in my team, Ken's Love, for providing the deck that we're going to be covering over today. And since there's Dallas Regionals coming up with the expanded format, we are going to be covering some expanded format decks for now on until that tournament happens. There's many league challenges and league cups that you get to try out your decks and also practice and to see if your deck profile is going to be good or not for this Dallas Regionals. Now, Dallas Regionals is always fun to go to. It's really easy to get to. The hotel's right there. You know, it's just a great area to play, and it's easy to get to for all these players that always are having a hard time to get to locations like that. So we're going to go ahead and start with this off with the Pokemon lineup here, guys. We are going to be playing the 4 copy of Ultra Necrozma from the new set, actually. And it does have this ability, but we're not going to be worried about this ability because we have stadiums, we have Pokemon that are able to shut these abilities down. So it's not going to hinder you at all to be able to use this Pokemon. And for the single attachment from the Double Dragon Energy that we're going to be playing in this deck, you're able to swing in for 170, you know, right off the back. If you go second, you're able to fish this energy out, attach it, and swing for 170, which is a crucial number in a lot of these matches because in 2 turns you're able to knock out things. And also we have item cards that are going to be allowed for you to make your opponent either pivot another Pokemon out or handle it with the giant bombs that we have in here. And also with the attack on this Ultra Necrozma, you're able to discard a special energy from your opponent as well. And this is very crucial because you're discarding those double energies, double color energies, anything that's on the board that's a special energy, you're able to discard it just in case you're not getting those knockouts. So you're forcing your opponent to get another energy and attach it, and they're losing a turn of attaching energy, and also those double colors energies or any other energy that's a special energy. And so on to our next Pokemon lineup here, guys. We are running 3 copies of Trubbish, and Trubbish is really good because we are running 2 copies of the Garbodor in one. With the ability to shut off all abilities in the hand, discard on the bench as well, or in play as well. And this is where that ability comes in to shut off that ability. And that way you don't have to worry about not being able to swing into it. You're also hindering your opponent from not being able to use their abilities. You know, sometimes a lot of people break because all they have is a shame and they get out of their bad starts. There's no supporters. A lot of people tend to not play as many supporters and expand it because they are playing the Versus Seekers. So this definitely helps you in this deck right here, and it just annoys your opponent that much because you're able to swing in, discard energies, and now you're hindering their abilities as well. And then for our next Pokemon, which is our last one for this deck profile right here, 1 copy of the Trashalanche version of Garbodor. Trashalanche, this card's in here only for the matchups for its weakness. So if you're going against anything with Mew, any psychic type, you're going to use this bad boy to get those one-hit knockouts with the Trashalanche ability. We are running 1 special energy, which is the unit energy, which is going to give you the psychic requirement energy that you need for this attack to be hit off. And in this deck, it's really easy to fish out the energies when you need them. So we're running 1 copy for those weaknesses to get those one-shots, and just the cheesy win right there with these knockouts here, guys. So that is it for the Pokemon lineup. Not a lot. It's pretty basic right here. This deck just, you know, it's not hard to play. Anybody can pick it up and play it. It's just really cool idea to be able to use a single prize attacker to hit for such a high amount for 170 for just a single energy attachment for this deck right here, guys. So we're going to be moving on to our supporter count here, guys. So with our supporter, of course, we get our favorite guy back. We don't have the Pimp Daddy Sycamore arts right here, but we have the regular arts of Sycamore. So we are running the 4 copy Sycamores right here. Sycamores allows you to discard your hand drop to 7 cards again. It's a great card. It's always been a great card. Too bad we don't have it in standard, but it's an expanded, and we get to use the full ability of it to get these crazy hands and get these startups and setups as well. And just in case you don't want to discard anything, we are running 2 copies of Cynthia as well. When you need to reshuffle some cards into your deck, you don't want to use Sycamore because you want to hang on to the energies that you have. We're running 2 copies of Cynthia right there to help you dig out even further. Now for the new edition from the new set, actually, we are running the 3 copies of Guzma and Hala. Now this is great in this deck because it allows you to fish out your stadium that you need. Also, discard 2 cards. You get to get a special energy and an item out. So this is great because in this deck, you're going to get all those cards out. You're going to need your special energy. You're going to need your stadium. Anything helps you hinder your opponent along with getting those consistent attacks going off. So this is a great card to add in here. We're only running 3 because we are running Versus Seekers as well. So on first turn, you know, you could possibly, if you're going second, Guzman Hala, get your energy attachment, already swinging for 170. That could be a knockout on most of the things right now, actually, in Expanded, as long as it's not a big tag team GX in the active on your opponent's side. So on to our next supporter card here, guys. We are running 1 copy of the Teammates. Now this is great because your Pokemon is going to get knocked out. And when it gets knocked out, it's pretty much a Guzman Hala. You're able to fish out 2 cards from your deck and put them into your hand. You're always going to get an energy out or an item card to attach. So this is great to have. The 1 edition is awesome because you're able to reuse it with Versus Seekers when you need it. And on to our next supporter. We are running 1 copy of Guzma. 1 is really good in here. I don't see it needing more because you are running Versus Seekers. You're really not going to be Guzma anything out. You're just going to keep streamlining these attacks and just keep attacking what's in the active to get those knockouts right here, guys. And also allows you to, just in case you need to pivot, if you're playing against a Mew Box deck, Garbotoxin, or Garbodor with Trash Lance, you're able to swing in for that knockout, clean knockout out there, guys. So on to our last supporter in this deck profile. We are running the 1 copy of N. N has always been great. If you're still at maximum prizes and your opponent's taking a few prizes, guess what? You're going to hinder them to shuffle down and draw for how many prizes they have. So this is a great card. It's always been great since it's been out, and a lot of people like to misuse this a lot too, and abuse it as well. So that's it for our supporters right here, guys. We're gonna move on to our stadiums. Pretty basic stuff. Like I said, this deck just runs on itself. It's pretty easy to pick up. It's just you know, it's a fun little idea to try out and see if you like it or not. And then for our supporter count here, we are running the 4 copy of Silent Lab. Now this is great because it helps you shut off abilities as well, just like Garbotoxin, and also it's another way to allow your Ultra Necrozma to attack. So you have to have the consistency of always having something where your Ultra Necrozmas are going to be able to attack every turn until you get down to 2 prizes, or your opponent gets down to 2 prizes. So that's what we're running for, and it also hinders your opponent. It's not going to hurt you at all. So this is a great card to have for those matchups and for this deck right here, guys. So on to our item count here, and of course for search mechanics, we are running the 4 copies of Mysterious Treasure. Mysterious Treasure allows you to discard anything and search for a dragon type and a psychic type, and just convenient, that's all you're running in this deck, dragon and psychic. So it allows you to fish out anything. When you need a Garbodor, you're able to fish it out. It's just a great card to have, guys. So on to our second search mechanic right here for Pokemon. We are running the 4 copy of Nest Balls. Now everybody has missed these Nest Balls because in standard right now it's really hard to get a single prize attacker deck up and running. So Nest Ball is great and expanded right now, and we get to fish out anything we want with these Nest Balls. So you're definitely going to be able to set up on your initial turn, on your first turn initially, pretty well right here with all this search mechanic for Pokemon right here. So on to some cool cards here. We are running the 4 copies of Floatstone here. Floatstone, you want to have it to put it on Garbotoxin, so that way the ability starts going off. Also allows you to pivot some Pokemon out of the way, just in case you get a Trubbish stuck in there. It's always great to have with Guzman Hala as well, because if on first turn you want to go ahead and get that loaded, fish out the Floatstone, fish out the Dragon Energy, fish out the Stadium, you know, you're set to go right there, because you'll attach that Floatstone to your Trubbish, and next turn you can evolve into the Garbotoxin one. So it's really easy to get these cards when you need them, guys. So 4 is really cool in this deck profile right here, guys. So on to another set right here that we got. Of course, we are running the 4 copies of Versus Seeker. Versus Seeker is great, allows you to play a supporter from the discard pile and reuse it. And so it's a great card to have, and 4 is always a great count in any of these expanded decks right here, guys. On to another search mechanic for some items and trainers, actually. We are running the 3 copies of Trainers Mail. Allows you to look at the top few cards of your deck and fish out a card that you need out of there to be able to use it, and just helps you dig out more, because we got a lot of item cards in here and you want to be able to fish out the one you need when you need it. So that's why we're running 3 in this deck. On to our next one. We got some single items right here, so we'll just play this real quick. So 1 copy of Computer Search, of course. This is great. You can only run 1 A-Spec. Computer Search, discard 2 allows you to fish out anything in your deck. This is great to have. I don't see why you would not running in this deck. The inclusion of 1 Field Blower just to blow away some items is always great, along with stadiums. It's always been great, and I'm glad we get to use it again. 1 copy of Great Catcher. This is great because you're able to fish out those pesky GXs and swing into it with Ultra Necrozma for some knockouts, or either start weakening them down, or either make your opponent have to pivot something else, or hopefully they don't have anything to retreat it and it's stuck right there. So it's a great inclusion in this deck right here. We are running 2 copies of Special Charge to get your dragons or any special energy that you have your deck back into your deck. Allows you to fish out 2 and put it back into your deck, so you're always going to have energies to be able to streamline these attacks, guys. We are also running 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher to get some Pokemon back, 1 copy of Energy Lotto to dig into there, get the special energy that you need. It's always great to have that. And of course 1 copy of E-Hammer or Enhancement Hammer. Now this is really cool because with Enhancement Hammer and the attack of Ultra Necrozma, you're able to, you know, just to destroy your opponent's energy on their side. You know, if you're playing against Zoroark or anything with the energies, you're able to E-Hammer something away on the bench, and then you're also going to discard whatever's on the active Pokemon for special energy. So they're going to be forced to either conserve their special energies or hurry up and start taking knockouts against you. So for our last 2 tool cards, actually, we are playing 2 copies of Giant Bomb. Now Giant Bomb is really good in this deck. It allows you to fix numbers on certain matchups, especially against any tag team like Garbodor or anything higher with higher numbers that you cannot get one-shots. With Giant Bomb, it allows you to attach it to your Ultra Necrozma, and they either have to work around it to bring up another Pokemon up that does not have a Giant Bomb, but if they swing into it, it's regardless, they're going to get 100 damage back, and your next turn you're able to swing for a knockout, regardless if you take the knockout. So it's really great to have because you're forcing your opponent to deal with it. If not, regardless, that Pokemon's going down on their active. So you're forcing them to either switch out their Pokemon or either switch your Pokemon out. So this deck is really annoying because you got Silent Lab, you got Garbotoxin, you're just shutting everything down along with adding more pressure on the active Pokemon they're going to be playing with. So that is it for our item and tool cards, guys. We got a lot, but that's okay. This deck runs pretty consistency right here. Runs well. I think the only hard matchup it might have is Trevenant, but I don't see a lot of people playing Trevenant if this regional's come up because there's too many good cards that just came out with all these sets that have been released. The people are coming out with crazy ideas, and I think it would be outpaced anyways. So for our energy count, like I said earlier, 4 copies of the double dragon energy. You attach it to a dragon type Pokemon, it provides you 2 of any energies. Pretty cool in this deck because that's all you need to attach. You just take 2 energies and you're able to swing in for that 170 and discard its special energy. So it's really good to have this. This is why we're running Special Charge. This is why we're running all the Guzmas to get, or the Guzma Halas to get those energies back. The teammates helps you get these energies out too. It's a lot of great combos to get these going, and it's really easy to get going, guys. And then for our last inclusion for energies, we are running the unit energy for the Steel, Electric, and Psychic. And now this is for your Trash Avalanche ability, or your attack actually. For when you need it, you're able to fish it out and use Trash Avalanche from Garb and be able to get those knockouts on those Psychic weak type Pokemons. And by then your opponent's already played a lot of item cards, so it's gonna hurt, it's gonna hit hard, and you're gonna be able to get some cheese wins with that card. So that is it, guys. The deck profile that we have for the Ultra Necrozma baby version. It's really good. My player Kins has been having a lot of success with it. He's been playing at Elite Challenges. I think he took it to Elite Cup as well and got some really good results of it. I know there's a lot of variations out there, but I find this to be one of the best ones out there, with a lot of pressure putting on your opponent to deal with, a lot of unnecessary cards, and they're only taking 1 prize, so it's really annoying for your opponent to deal with. So yeah, that's it, guys. We'll keep you posting with some more videos. I'll be doing a Reshiram Zekrom video for expanded version. I think it's gonna be really fun to play it. I don't think it's gonna top, but I think it's gonna be fun to play, and a lot of people's faces is gonna be, after you're doing 300 damage off the first turn, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll keep you posted on some more videos, and also one more announcement. Sorry, we are having a Team Earthstring's having a little 5K or a $500 cup. It's gonna be next month in January, and we'll keep you posted on our team page. If you're not on the team page, go on Facebook. You'll find us, Team Earthstring there. We can add you if you want. You just accept the add button, and we'll get you added to the team page, and you can keep posted on the weekly events that we have, or either where we're going or what we're doing, guys. So thanks for watching the video, and we'll keep you posted, and we'll talk to you later.